Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of 5.3 rebuild. Got the truck in the garage. There's the engine. Painted it. Decided to go with the Chevy orange. Give it kind of a classic look. I think it's gonna look really nice in there. Got my knock sensors installed, the wiring installed, the nice new rubber boots, and my cam sensor, got my oil pressure fitting on there. I got a brand new crank sensor because I don't want to have that fail. I don't want to have to take the starter off, all that stuff. Just went with a new one of those. I got a good quality one. This is the cam sensor I had on there before. It worked perfectly fine, and I'm not as worried about it because it's really easy to change. I got a new torque converter. It's a, well, I should, alright, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I got chromoly hardened push rods. They're the original length, so nice, good quality push rods, hardened. Already got those installed and everything off camera. Haven't been filming that much lately. But in here I got new torque converter. I don't know why I went through all the effort of opening the box. It's not much to see, but brand new torque converter, 2500 stall. It'll work really nice with that cam. So yeah, I gotta pull the old converter off. I got all my plugs in, gapped. Gotta put the flywheel on, or flex plate, sorry. And I should be ready to drop this in. I gotta pull the hood back off, the grill off. So yeah, we're getting close, guys. Pretty exciting. I also got another crossover pipe here that I'll be putting in the back. It's a nice, quick, easy mod. It'll help out a lot with keeping these rear cylinders cool, because originally they're just capped off. But it's a nice modification to make sure that your cylinders stay cool and keep your head gasket in good shape, especially on those hot summer days. And basically that's just going to have a piece of hose that runs over the front one, and then that's going to run over to the radiator. It's been a couple weeks since the last video, because right when I was about to put the flex plate on the engine, I figured out that it wasn't going to work, because the torque converter that I had is an 11.5 inch bolt pattern, and my original torque converter is a 10.5 inch bolt pattern, and my flex plate has that pattern on it, no other pattern. So I had to order a new one, which is probably a good idea anyway, to put a new one on there. So I went with the Dirty Dingo conversion flex plate. I'll show you what that is here. Comes with, I'm not sponsored by Dirty Dingo or anything, but I thought I'd show it. Comes with the bolts for it, nice ARP bolts, instructions there, and here's the flex plate. It's got the spacer built right into it. You can see originally this is the spacer that I ran, because on the LS engines the crank is half an inch shorter than on a small block Chevy, so you need that spacer. But what this flex plate does here is it has the spacer already built in there. I kind of like the design better, but either way it'll work. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. So let's get it on there, and I'm going to drop the engine in and make sure that my clearance for the torque converter is going to be good and everything, and yeah, hopefully it'll all work out. Check out this welder I just picked up here. It's a Wirematic 255. pretty sweet machine. I got one at work that I use. I know it's good. This thing's in really nice condition. I'm really excited to get the electric in for it. That's the problem right now. I don't have electric in here for the 50 amp supply, but this is a real welder right here. I got to get some acetylene, or not acetylene. What do I want to blow this place up? Argon. And then I can do some real nice MIG welding. I'm pretty excited about this. This is a big step up. It's a big step up for me, and it'll allow me to put out some nice quality work and be proud of what I do here on my personal projects. So that's super exciting. And of course I got that house project. Trying to keep you guys updated on that. I haven't done a lot over there because it's been so cold, but when spring comes around I'm going to be really going on that, and you might see some house videos, so stay tuned for that. Anything else in the way?
Doesn't look like it, except for this kind of comes out. There you go. I don't think it's gonna get too much in there.
Yeah, don't pull on it too hard. Alright guys, it's about time for an update here. The engine is in there. Bell housing's bolted up. Torque converter's bolted to the Flexplate. Engine mounts are bolted in. So basically it's all the easier stuff now. I got the coil brackets back on, spark plug wires. I'm using dielectric grease on everything, all the connections, just to keep them from corroding and all that stuff. I got my copper oil pressure line there. I shamefully ran plastic for a while, or that nylon stuff, and definitely not what you want to do. I usually toss the nylon away and put this copper in, but for some reason when I put this together the first time I was kind of in a rush and I put that nylon stuff in just because I had it. But now I'm doing it right and putting the copper in. Give me peace of mind. And what else? I have to fix the dipstick because when I was getting the engine lined up I pulled that out of the transmission, and the O-ring shot on that and it's leaking, so I gotta fix that. Alright guys, a little follow up to that last clip. It's been a couple days later, and I got the intake on, water pump on. I got everything wired up, except of course the battery and some other little odds and ends that aren't on yet. So it's just about ready to fire. It's got to stick a radiator in it. I'm thinking about just starting it without any cooling right now and just make sure it runs, but I also want to run it for a while, so I think I'm just going to throw a radiator in it. And I got my rear crossover tube, the steam port there. I got it teed in with the front. Hopefully that'll work. Let's see, it goes back there. Kind of hard to see, but that's an upgrade, which is good to do, especially this truck only gets driven in the summer, so real hot conditions, and keep those back cylinders nice and cool. I think I talked about that in a previous video, but so that's all ready to go, and getting excited / nervous. I think everything will be fine. I know I followed everything properly, but still kind of nerve-wracking. So thanks for watching guys, and the next video is going to be the good stuff we all been waiting for.